Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing issue 8 of the Star Wars Bounty Hunters ongoing comic series, which issue 8 was titled the Terminus Gauntlet Part 1 Moving Target. It was written by Ethan Sachs with art by Palo Villanueva, and it came out on December 23rd, 2020. So yeah, the issue was solid. I'd probably say the best of the series. Mainly because the story was just made sense. It wasn't all over the place with confusing flashbacks and confusing action sequences and just being confusing, which has plagued this series for its entire run so far. Hopefully this arc can, continue to be this way. There have been issues like this before in the series, but then it just goes back to being confusing right after that. So hopefully it can, stay like this. And if it doesn't, I hope they change writers. But yeah, the issue I also enjoyed because I did enjoy the story, which was mainly a setup for the rest of the arc, but it was, a solid setup issue, and it had some nice connections to other Star Wars stories and whatnot, so, which, I enjoyed those, but, yeah. But, just hope it can continue. The series can be like this. So yeah. But, the story started off with a flashback to when Valance was a cadet in the Empire. In fact, I think it was actually a moment taken from the Han Solo Imperial Cadet comic miniseries. Which Valance was reintroduced into canon in that series, but yeah, it is when Valance crashes his TIE fighter and whatnot, so yeah, but anyways, then in the present, we see Valance goes to this cantina and meets Spy Hack, who we saw in the first arc of the series, and guy hands out bounties to bounty hunters, but I guess Valance is looking for work, but Spy Hack was setting Valance up, tricking him to, lure him out and whatnot. Which we then see a Tasu Leech, who first appeared in The Force Awakens, or there's probably a Journey to the Force Awakens story he was in technically before Force Awakens, but anyways, it's a younger version of him, and he starts to attack Valance, but eventually Valance ends up winning, and then steals some credits from Spy Hack for wasting his time, and then he goes and leaves. Then we also got a mention of Fennec Shand. I believe Spy Hack said something like that about her. And also, Figure and Dan and the Moto Nodes were performing there at the cantina, which I found this moment kind of funny because the one band member asks Figure and Dan why they can't book better jobs, without all the chaos, which I just found it funny that, they're just trying to perform, but they keep running into trouble with chaos breaking loose in the cantinas they perform at, but yeah. Anyways, like I said, Valance leaves and heads back to his ship, where he gets a message from Condra, who was the one rebel guy we saw in the last issue, and he asked Valance for some help rescuing a ship they lost when they were evacuating the planet we saw in the last issue. And they can't send any of their ships, and they can't contact Rebel Command because of the code's being broken, which about that because of the main Star Wars series, but so can't contact them to send ships, so asks Lance for help, which he eventually agrees to, and starts ahead there, but you then see a spy hack call Forlom and Succus, ask them to continue their hunt on Valance, which they do, but anyways, then we see Valance in his ship going into hyperspace. I really liked how they did the shot of him going into hyperspace and then leaving hyperspace at the Rebel ship, which once there he tries to contact that ship, which they respond by telling him to leave, which then we see I believe like 3 or 4 weak-way pirate ships start to attack Valance, which is being led by a weak-way named Scrag, who I guess is now the leader of the Anaka gang. But I guess he has captured Dengar, who I guess gave him some intel on the Rebel ship. But and we seen him firing at Valance's ship, and that's where the issue ends. So yeah, enjoyed it. Like I said, mainly because it made sense, but also I did like the setup for the arc and all the little connections to other Star Wars stories was nice in it in the issue too. Just hoping the arc can stay consistent and finish good, but we'll see. But anyways, my grade is gonna be a B. So yeah, hopefully if arc will finish out good. But the next issue comes out January 27th, so I'll be doing a review around then. But yeah, for now I've been Star Zune. I'll catch you guys in the next one.